Hey everyone, welcome back to Pip. Today we're cracking time problems in the 11 plus, the ones that trip up so many children. Stick with me and you'll have one simple method that gets them right every single time. First, a quick secret about the multiple choice paper. The correct answer is always one of the options, but so are the answers you'd get from a common slip. Look at 48 plus 35, it's 83, but forget to carry the 10 and you'd get 73. And there it is, waiting. Subtract by mistake and you get 13, also offered just to tempt you. Your job is to spot those traps, and time questions are full of them. Here's the method that never lets you down, a timeline. Put the earlier time on the left, jump up to the next whole hour, then jump the whole hours, then jump to the final time. Finally, add your jumps together. Let's try it. Question 1. Jamie's watch shows 9:53. The real time is 12 minutes past 11. How many minutes slow is his watch? Here's how not to do it. Seeing, find the difference and subtracting in columns. 11:12, take away 9:53. But time runs in 60s, not hundreds, so the borrowing falls apart. Let's use the timeline instead. 9:53 on the left. First jump to the next whole hour, 10 o'clock, that's 7 minutes, then jump the whole hour up to 11, and finally a small jump to 11:12, 12 minutes. Add the minute jumps. 7 and 12 make 19 plus 1 hour. They want minutes, so swap the hour for 60. 60 plus 19 is 79 minutes. And watch the trap. 119 will be offered for anyone who thinks an hour is 100 minutes instead of 60. Question 2, and now it's a clock face. A concert starts at 25 to 10 and finishes at 11:15. How long did it last? The trap is reading the hands separately and going the wrong way round the clock. So first, turn the times into digital, then jump. 25 to 10 is 9:35. 11:15 is 11:15. Now jump. 9:35 to 10 o'clock is 25 minutes. 10 to 11 is 1 hour. 11 o'clock to 11:15 is 15 minutes. 25 and 15 is 40 minutes plus the hour. In minutes, that's 60 plus 40, 100 minutes. The concert lasted 100 minutes. Question 3 is the other way round. We know the duration and need the start. Don't do it in your head and invent a time like 1570. Use the timeline, working backwards. We finish at 16:20 and take off 1 hour 50. Take the whole hour off first, 15:20. Now the 50 minutes, 20 of them lands us on 3 o'clock, 1500, leaving 30 more to take off. 30 minutes before 3 o'clock is 2:30. So the coach set off at 14:30, 2:30. Notice the jumps add back to 1 hour 50, which tells us we're right. Question 4. A cake goes in the oven at 11:35 and bakes for 55 minutes. When is it ready? Add 55 in your head and you might land on 11:90, which doesn't exist. Timeline forwards. 11:35 up to 12 o'clock is 25 minutes. We've added 55 altogether, so there's 30 left, and 30 minutes past 12 is 12:30. The cake is ready at 12:30. Splitting the 55 into 25 and 30, landing on the whole hour made it simple. Last one. A library opens at 8:45 and closes at 5:30 in the afternoon. That's 17:30. How long is it open? These big gaps look scary, but the timeline makes them easy. You can jump several whole hours at once. 8:45 up to 9 o'clock is 15 minutes. Then one big jump of 8 whole hours from 9 to 1700, and finally 1700 to 1730 is 30 minutes. The minutes are 15 and 30, which make 45, and we jumped 8 whole hours. So the library is open for 8 hours and 45 minutes. Here they wanted hours and minutes, so always check what the question is actually asking for. Now it's your turn. A swimming lesson starts at 16:55 and finishes at 18:10. How long is it in minutes? Pause the video, draw your timeline, and drop your answer in the comments. We'll tell you if you nailed it or fell for a trap. If the timeline trick helped, hit subscribe and the bell for a new 11 plus video every week. And for hundreds more questions like these, download Pip, 11 plus practice. See you next time.